That was close.
Do you think so? Yeah. True. So first half good. Difficult circumstances for both teams for different reasons. You saw that both teams are usually much fresher and stuff like that, sprinting quicker, all that stuff. But we're on the better side in the beginning of the game for sure. We scored a wonderful goal. We had another couple of chances. So that's how it is. I think Tottenham had a better period in the game, but not with big chances. So then second half, I think the only thing Tottenham really changed was the build-up with 4 instead of 5. Yeah. Rose a bit higher, Fatong a bit more further left. That's usually really easy to that. We didn't today. And we struggled a bit with having impact, getting contact to the boys because it was really loud. So thanks for that. The atmosphere was incredible. But so we couldn't really get in touch. And so we changed system. I think pretty much exactly in that situation, or a second or half a second later, we conceded the equalizer, where Tottenham was just quicker in mind. We took a quick free kick, Trippier 1-1, Eriksson, Mora, nice goal. I wouldn't say it helped us, but at least it didn't shock us really. So after that, we were again better in the game. We had now again moments. We had the ball again longer. We did the things we wanted to do. First half it was kind of easy to switch the side and then have 2-1 situations, 2-1 situations. Second half, I have no clue why we didn't do that anymore, or not as often as we should. Yeah, and then you have to stay in the game. That's what we did. The whole stadium, all LFC stayed in the game. Crowd was still there, and yeah, and then we had a lucky punch. That's it.
A lucky punch is a very good way of describing it. But you could also very easily have been standing here having lost that game 2-1 because they had a big chance, obviously.
Yeah, Sissoko, you mean? Yeah, of course, big counter-attack. They had then in that situation. I don't think we went nuts or so, but it was, of course, protection was not there as it should have been in these moments. And it was brilliant play, by the way, the situation with Harry. I think Son played the pass, Harry for Sissoko, and Sissoko is going. Brilliantly done by Birch still. But, of course, Sissoko could have finished it in a different way. We know that. No, that's 100% clear. We know that. But, how said, we had these chances in the first half. Not exactly them, but similar situations. And so, yes, that was the biggest for Tottenham in the second half, apart from the goal. And, yeah, how I said, that we are top of the table. We cannot be there with having absolutely no luck. That's not possible. If we would be there at the end of the season, that would be a championship of will. Desire, attitude, character, whatever, because we compete with Man City. Tell me now, 2 better teams in the world in the moment. So they're a proper football team, and we compete with them and we put them under pressure. And I said a couple of weeks ago, it's difficult to get rid of us. That's important. That's what we have to be. And now let's play the next game and let's try everything all together. Go there with as many LFC fans as possible. And another difficult game. Southampton is in a good moment, fighting for the league, all that stuff. Yeah, it's good how it is in a moment, but we know. Today we know, yes, of course, we needed luck. What can I say? Apologies. but we still take it.
Just finally, I interviewed Pep Guardiola after they won at Swansea in the FA Cup. The way that they won there, yeah. And he said, I think this is great that we won this way because it can help us in the remaining league games. Do you feel the same about the way you've won today?
100%. That's clear. Huh? We had to fight today. You look, both teams, similar situation. Even Tottenham 3 weeks without a match. We 2 weeks without a match. A lot of players training with different teams. National teams, they have nothing else to do. The national coach, they don't have the players together the whole year. So when they are there, they're constantly in charge. They train, they talk, they have all these things. It's really demanding for the players. And you get them back and then 3 days. Again, both sides. But I saw Tottenham much better playing than today, and I saw us much better playing than today. So you have to use the level of fuel you have in a tank. That's what you have to use. And today, that's it. Because I saw my players running. When James Milner is not running around, and he was not even with the national team, but you saw it was no game and all that stuff. So I said before the game, sometimes people talk about rhythm. They usually don't use it only because they lost afterwards. We had no rhythm, stuff like that. But rhythm is like momentum. If you have it, keep it, use it. If you don't have it, get it back. So and today we were constantly fighting for rhythm. It's good. And now let's make sure that they have much more of that next week.